Hello, welcome to Restored by Polish, where we talk about how polish helps us with our overall mental and physical well-being. I'm Krista.
I'm Jacqueline.
And I have a really fun haul today. Like, you are gonna really like this one. So, Temu.
Promise?
Yes, Temu. It's so, I mean, do you know, have you done Temu? Have you seen Temu? Do you know what Temu is?
You've kind of told me about it, but I didn't really look into it.
Okay, so I think Jackie was the one that got me onto it. And then since then I've seen the Polish Maid. She's done a couple of hauls with it. And so before I saw her videos, I had already started my order over there, but now I'm like, oh, this is so fun. So Temu is kind of like Amazon, but it's everything is super cheap. The shipping is always free, no matter what.
Is it like quality cheap?
It's here. I feel like all these kind of things come from the same place.
Maybe,
it's just,
yeah.
I feel like Amazon is more expensive because we're lining Jeff Bezos' pockets. That's sort of my feeling on it. So Temu's kind of like, we're cutting Jeff Bezos out of the market, and
okay. Interesting.
We're gonna just go with the Temu stuff. So no, is it like top quality stuff? No, but it's the same exact stuff you probably get when you buy stuff off of Amazon, right? You know, it's all coming from Asia somewhere. You know,
right,
kind of my understanding. So I kind of went gung ho, and I bought a lot. I bought tons of stuff.
Do they have everything, or do they just have nail stuff?
No, everything. They have all kinds of everything.
They have bedding?
Yep, bedding.
They have everything?
They have everything.
Okay.
They have everything on it. Now, I did almost everything that I got was nail related.
Of course
nail
it was.
art, right? Yeah, but then I did get a couple. I got non-nail items. Yeah, so we'll talk about those two things because they're kind of interesting, I think. So anyway, let's get the camera turned on. We'll take a look at these fun products.
Okay.
Okay, so Temu. All right, this is so exciting. All right, I'm so excited. So first thing I bought this was the whole reason why I did this purchase was after I saw the Polish Maid had these. I was like, oh, those are so cool. So basically,
that is kind of cool.
Yeah, instead of doing latex, these are so you can do nail art. So you can you put it around your finger and then you can do your nail art and then you just pull it off and it just makes it so easy. So I actually bought two sets of those.
So do you just find the one that fits on your finger?
Yeah, I mean, I think it stretches. It's just like kind of like tape, so you just stretch it around.
Well, if you order from them again, you can order one of those for me. I'll pay for it.
Yeah, totally. Well, and I mean, honestly, there's how many in each of these? There's 10 in each of these, so you know, you could probably take one for now. Like, you know, you don't have to wait for me to order it. So, you know,
because I kind of like that idea.
The reason why I bought that is because I bought 2 of these. That's what fell. I heard something fall. So I got 2 of these. Look at these. So these are those little. They're for nail art. So I'm gonna take it out of here. So they're little pots of like flakies that you can do like for like you know, like loose flakies on there, or you know, you could do it for like burnishing. So I got that one, which is like kind of like a pink to green shifting iridescent, and then this one, which was more of like the purpley blue. Yeah, look at that. Look at that in you can see the lights going on.
Oh yeah, that's wild.
Do this one. This one's kind of the chili green. So anyway, so I thought it'd be really fun to use the little tape protectors and then try do some burnishing with those on there. So okay, so that was that. Then I got a little stamper. They come in all these nice little. So here's the thing, because my nails are pretty. Well, actually, my nails are finally growing, but usually my nails are pretty short, and I also just have little tiny fingers. And sometimes when you have a stamper head that's like huge, you can't really get like a little. So you just have a little one.
I like that.
So I haven't tried them yet, but so you have the one that's clear, and then there's one that's
too big.
Right, sometimes it's too big, and or you have a really tiny image and you want it to be just in one spot.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, that would be cool. And then they came in like these different colors with the cute little like gemstones in there, which is I think kind of cute. So
I'm not sure about this part. I'm not sure about that part.
Oh, well.
That part is kind of funny to me, but I like the stamper.
Well, I think it's just for fun. But the stamper, I mean, yeah, I think it's just
I think that I would pick something not
so speaking of stamping,
not so jewelly.
Well, I don't know if they even have that or not. But speaking of stamping, they had stamping plates.
Oh, those are cute.
And these stamping plates, like everything I bought on here was like $2.50 or like $1.50 or whatever.
Know if they work?
I haven't tried them yet. I haven't tried them yet. So maybe if I post this, I'll have some examples of it. Maybe I'll insert some video of doing it. But I bought this one, which the reason why I picked this one was because I wanted ones that had where I could do reverse stamping, so I could like color it in.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so I picked that one, and then they even had, believe it or not, they had layered stamping.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so actually I have it upside down here. So so yeah, like, you know, you do this part, the leaves, and then you do this in black, and then you put it on top. So yes, so hopefully before I post this, I'll be able to try them out and see how they do. So those were, I thought they were pretty cool.
Yeah, they are pretty
cool. And then staying on the same,
girl.
I know, staying on the same line of stamping, I bought 2 of these, which
that would be handy.
Right, so then you can,
I would like one of those.
I know, I was going to say, I might end up getting another one of these, so yeah, you just put the little...
Okay, how much were those?
They were like a couple bucks.
Okay,
Oops,
I need one of those next time you shop, but not pink, please.
Yeah, I can't remember if you had a choice. You might not have had a choice.
It has to be pink?
But yeah, so this one has 20 slots,
yeah,
and of course
I need
it's
that.
more
That's
than,
cool.
You know, you can put 2 on an each, so it's like really 40. So I bought 2 of them, and they're actually pretty nice. I mean, they're not... like, you know, I mean, it's not like it's cheesy. Yeah, so all right, so that was all for the stamping stuff. So then I found this on there, which is a magnet, so you can do, it's got this on this side. So I brought one of my magnetic polishes
so we could see
it. So you could see it. So whoops, I'm gonna throw things around now. So this one, and it's hard to see with this one, but so I don't know how great the magnet is. I'm gonna have to do it on a nail.
Yeah, because you can't see it through there.
No, but this one's doing it when you have like the little flowers on there. So see how you can see the little circles on there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how great that's gonna be. This one might be like my least favorite of them, but you know, it's a little magnet on there. All right, what's next? Okay, then I bought these, which are cleanup brushes.
Oh.
And they came in this nice little, you know, package, and there's 2 of them. Like one of them is the angled one. Oh. For cleaning up.
Yeah.
And then the other one is like just a rounded one. So you just have like a rounded cleanup, so you can, you know, clean up. Under. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cute, and look how cute they are. With their cute little. So we'll see how those work out. I usually like mine to be like a lot stiffer. Oh, and I forgot to say in my in the little stamper, it came with some little.
Oh, the little card.
It came with a little card.
Wow, you're noisy.
I know, I'm sorry. It's kind of cute.
Oh, that one is cute.
Yeah, so, and then they got the little smaller one too. So
I found that I have a favorite one.
Yeah, I know. And I do, and it depends on what I'm doing too. I have...
Oh, that one's really stiff. I like this one better.
Yeah, I like them when they're not super stiff. But then there's sometimes when I need a super stiff one. It depends on the plate sometimes.
Really?
What you need. Okay, and then, look at these. They're so fun. So then they have all these kind of like decals. So these ones I believe are stickers, so they're not like a water one. It's just an actual sticker. But look how beautiful they are. Aren't they pretty? Mm-hmm. So the only thing I worry about with stickers is the one time I tried a sticker on my nail, it like was really hard to get off.
Oh, interesting.
And so so I'm a little nervous. But these feel really thin. They don't feel like they're gonna like have like a bunch of adhesive on it, which is what I think happened with the other one. So that's one. I'm sorry, you were gonna ask a question.
I was gonna ask, wouldn't it just come off when you take your nail polish off?
Yeah, but for whatever reason, the one that I did, actually it was like a 3D sticker, and it was, the adhesive on it was just really thick, and it just it didn't come off very well. So look at these, aren't they beautiful?
You like everything girly.
I do, but look how pretty they are. I mean, how can you not like that? That's not just girly, it's just sophisticated girly, isn't it?
It's pretty, yeah.
They're super pretty.
I probably would never use anything like that.
Oh, it's so pretty. And then look at this one. This one you can cut to any like size that you want or shape you want.
I like the other ones better than that one.
I just thought this was really cool. And this one is 3D because you can kind of feel it on there. So
I would cut out the netting and use just the netting.
Just the netting? Yeah. Well, you could do that. That's
I would like
fine.
the netting, not the
So it even has like the little directions on the back here. And
you just 2 strikes because it's pink and flowers.
There you go. Okay, so I picked out a couple of these images here to stamp with. I'm using Maniology's Bam White. I was actually really impressed with these stamping plates. I used my favorite scraper and my favorite ice block there, also from Maniology, but look at that. It pulled up perfectly. I mean, these are cheap stamping plates, but they work well. Okay, so then ignore this part. I mean, I wanted to do some reverse stamping, but all of my nail art brushes were not with me at the time, so I was using a really fat brush, and I didn't do as well as I really wanted it to do because I didn't have the right materials with me, but you're going to get the idea. I would have liked to have used a couple different colors there and actually done a little bit better job, but you kind of get the idea. And then I started to use some of the cleanup brushes. These are the cleanup brushes. They were, I like a stiffer cleanup brush. I mean, they're okay, but I mean, usually I use an orange stick because I like it to be super hard. But the one cleanup brush I do use, which was from the dollar store, is actually really stiff. So I wanted to do one more image just in white over my mani I had on right now, which I'm wearing. The mani I have on right now is by Polish. It's called Magic Circle. It was a sample batch, and I really, really love that polish. But I wanted to just show you what it looked like with a quick, just regular white, pretty flower stamp over top of it. Again, the image picked up perfectly. I mean, look at that. I think I have more expensive plates that don't work as well. So I was really impressed with these little plates that I got for a couple bucks. What was it, $2.48, I think? So, and bear with me here because I'm not used to doing this all on camera and doing it backwards because I normally turn my finger on and have it look at me when I do that, not down on the paper towel like that. So I was doing my best there. Yes, I have curved nails, so you gotta kind of have to like push it all on there and make sure it stays on my finger. But look at that. I thought it turned out really well. I mean, I was super excited for that. So yeah, who knew? We got to buy some more things off of Temu. So then I gave a shot with the layered stamping here. So the layered stamping, and I will say this one took me a couple shots, but that's not unusual for all layered stamping, especially that first image, these really big, blocky, chunky, that first layer is really hard for me to get even and get picked up, but I did get it. I think it took me a couple tries, and then I finally got it. So you're going to see it here. I finally got it to pick up correctly for the most part. On top of this nail polish I have on, you're not going to see it super, super well, but you'll get the idea. So this is the first layer. And again, I mean, it went onto the nail pretty well. Oh, and by the way, I am using sticky base. I always use sticky base when I'm doing nail art, so, or especially with stamping, because there's nothing more frustrating than when you get a perfect pickup of a stamp and then go to put it on your nail and it just doesn't come off. It just stays on the stamper head. So I just always use sticky base. Sometimes if I have like newly done nails and haven't top coated yet, I can get away with not using it, but usually I just do it anyway. Okay, so now using a little green here for the leaves. It's another Maniology one I think that I had. I don't remember what the names of those are. And the leaves, I think I got this one on the first shot, I believe. I think I did. And I think one of the leaves didn't come out great, but it was going to be off to the side of my nail, so I didn't want to have to redo it. So, because I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. So, and then you just got to kind of line it up, which is a little trickier than what you think. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. So, but I think it turned out pretty well with that one. So see, kind of like down in the bottom right corner, it didn't take very well, but that was just because I didn't pick it up well. I mean, for a layered stamping plate, I think this one did extremely well. I didn't try any of the other images. I only tried this particular one. So maybe that's to be determined if they're all really good or not. But look at that. I mean, I did that on the very first shot. So I didn't have any trouble with picking up the outline image there. So, and again, now we just need to get it lined up here on my finger. Let's see if I can get it on there. I think I did pretty well. I cut a little bit out there because it took me such a long time to get it lined up correctly that I'm like, well, you guys don't want to sit there looking at me aiming it. So, but I think that turned out really well. I mean, I think if it was on a white background, you'd see it a little better, but of course it was the mani I was wearing at the time, so I just left it. But look at that. I was actually really impressed with these stamping plates. So go figure, right? Temu, yay. All right, so let's see. I think we're moving on to the next part here. We're going to be looking at, oh, this is that little magnet. I will say this is probably the biggest fail, and I sped this up a lot because it kind of works. You can see how you can kind of see the teal in there. I'm not really sure like what a good, I've seen magnets sold like these that have the little flower head and then the little 3-dot line one. And I don't know what it's supposed to look like. So, you know, I'm giving it a shot. This is the first coat. This is the line one. And it does work. You can kind of see how it's getting the little lines in there. I don't know how, I don't think I could do this on every one of my fingers. Let's put it that way. I think it just took so long. I mean, I'm going to do a second coat here in a second that you'll see, but I feel like if any of the products that I purchased from Temu, if I was going to label any of them a fail, I would say this one was kind of the biggest fail for me. And that could just be user error. I just don't know if I'm using those correctly, but let's give it the second coat a shot here. And we're going to try that little flower or whatever you want to call that little magnet again. And I mean, at the end of the day, you can kind of tell. I mean, it's not, you know, complete. I think I even nicked my nail as I was doing it because I was having to hold it for so long. But yeah, I think it looks a lot better with just a bar magnet. And maybe I'm just partial to bar magnets, but you know. So you can still see the little lines on there. We're going to do one more coat on this one too and see if how it does here. But I mean, you can definitely see the aqua blue coming through. See, and you can see the lines. I just don't know how thrilled I am about it. I probably won't use this. I guess that's my point. All right, let's try the little mini stamper head ones that I got. So I was looking for a really tiny image so that I could use the little stamper head. Remember, this is the one that has both a clear stamper head and then also an opaque one. So we're going to do it first with the clear stamper head, and it picked up perfectly. I mean, absolutely perfectly. So I was going to reverse stamp with it, but then I was like, well, let me just throw it on. I had painted my nails for some other things that we're going to look at here in a minute, so I just left it white and threw it on my little nail right there. So so that was the clear stamper, and then now I'm going to do it with the opaque one, which honestly, they were both really the same, because even the clear one, I don't think there was a way that you could like look through the end of it to see exactly what you were picking up. So, but you're using such tiny images, I think it would be hard to fail on that. So, and this one picked up perfectly as well. I didn't have any issues. If I could just find the camera, there it is. I was having trouble trying to find where the lens was. And so I just threw it on there with the butterfly. So, you know, it's a tinier image. You don't really have to line up as much, but I think it was great. I mean, that little rubber stamper did great. All right, here's some of these stickers. This was kind of a mixed bag for me. I love these stickers. I just love how pretty they sparkle. You know me with my sparkles. It sparkles really nice. And it went on, it picked up nicely, and it goes on really nicely. But I will say, and you're going to see me top coat it here in a second, but even after I top coated it, because I went outside and I took some pictures, and I feel like, here's what I'll say. I think next time I'm going to use a glitter grabber on top of it, because I felt like it was still kind of sticking up some. Not that it really was. I don't know how to explain it. I think I can still see the edges around where the sticker was cut out, not necessarily the design, but where the sticker was, and that was kind of bugging me. And I think if I used a glitter grabber, that would have melted away more. The other thing was, when I went to take this off, and I didn't have it on my finger for very long, I did kind of get that feeling like, oh no, it's gonna get stuck or have issues on my nail, like I talked about when I've used stickers before, I think earlier in the video. So I don't know, that one's kind of one I need to kind of look at, but I did really love the stickers. All right, now we're going into my very, very favorite thing I did. Now, these little tapey things, I think they're great. I don't think I did a good job here, and the reason why is because I had put lotion on my hands. So note to self, don't lotion your hands and then try and put these little tapey things on, because they don't stick very well. And so I really struggled with that. So I did cut out a lot where I was struggling with trying to get this to stay down. I won't put lotion on again next time I do this. I did just paint my nail with a black. I think that's an Essie Expressie black that I have on there, a couple coats of that. I wanted something that would dry quickly. But these flakes, I also did sticky base. So there's sticky base on top. And now I'm doing some glitter burnishing, well, basically flaky burnishing. don't mind. I don't know what hair is coming on there. I think it's my dog Sawyer's hair that's on there. Sorry. But these flakes are beautiful. And I did not want to take this off. Like, it was so pretty. I want it to be wintertime so I can do this, because I feel like it's only the beginning of September and I don't think I can wear black nail polish with iridescent flakies, but you know how I am. So anyway, this came out. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at that. That was so pretty. And you're going to see me top coat it here. I used some Glisten and Glows, my favorite Glisten and Glow top coat. And yeah, I was running around the house shoving my fingers into everybody's face that was here in the house. So nobody wanted to see it, but you know, I get excited about these things. So I didn't try the other little pot of flakies, but boy, this one that goes from that teal to that pink, oh, they're so pretty. So yeah, and that's really why I had to go outside and take pictures, because I was just mesmerized by these flakies. So I will definitely be buying more of those, and I just cannot wait. All right, so those are all my nail stuff. And then I bought 2 items that were non-nail related, and that's so originally I bought, these are for my AirPod Pros. So I got AirPod Pros for my birthday. And I had bought this one thinking I was going to do like a silicone one, like case for it. And then this one came with a carabiner. And I like it, but what I don't like is I'm not really crazy about I don't think these are very strong. So, and then I saw this one, which is leather, and it matches my purse. My purse is leather like that. And I love it because of this thing. This is much more secure to me than, I have the same kind of clasp that I have on my dog's tags, because they always, when I have these on my dog's tags, they always get caught and they lose them, or they poke themselves in the neck with it. So I like this. This has been great. My dogs don't have any issues with it. So I was like, oh, when I saw that, I'm like, yes, I want that. And it matches my purse, so I can hang it off of my purse. And then you can see the charging like little thing through here, so you can see if it's charged, and you also can charge through it. So and this was my most expensive item, and it was like $7.50. And it's leather. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, for all of those things that you just saw, everything was like $48 for everything. And you don't have any shipping with Temu. So anyway, all right. So those are all my fun things. What did you guys think? Do you think you might order from Temu? I mean, there's so many fun things around here. So
I think I'm going to have Krista order from Temu for me.
There you go. I mean, I'm happy to do that
give
for
her
you.
my shopping list.
I was going to say I'm a professional shopper, so yeah, maybe I could do that for you. So.
And I am not a professional shopper.
I just give you a task and I will.
I went into a thrift store yesterday with Rami, and I could not handle it. I was like, it was so disorganized. I was like, I was like, I can't keep looking in here. I'm all done. I'm like, I can't.
So she gets overwhelmed. You're overstimulated. You get
but I went into the Goodwill, and it is so clean and so organized, and I was like, I could shop in here.
I don't ever go to Goodwill though, because they don't carry polish, and not in our Goodwills. They never have nail polish.
Well, I found some cool stuff there for my aunt.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, she's furnishing an apartment, so she was able to.
But it was a much nicer shopping experience.
You like things when they're organized. That's what it is. So
it had made my brain so happy, because I was like, oh, there's all the appliances. At the other one I went to, everything was like everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. So all right, well, this was my haul. What do you guys think? Love to know. Leave us a comment. Let me know if you've bought things off Temu, what your experience was. I would love to hear that as well. Thank you for joining us today. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.